Hey everybody, it's Josh. First of all, thanks so much as always for listening. We got a really fun episode coming up talking about the top 10 movies of the year so far. We have a very special guest named Michael Fink that joins us. And I just want to point out that in the last third of the podcast, his microphone, for whatever reason, was giving off some clicks just on his track. You can hear perfectly what he was saying, and he gave a lot of great insight both then and throughout the episode, so I didn't really want to cut anything out, but it was noticeable, and I tried to get rid of it, and I couldn't. My best guess is that during one of our breaks, when we kind of got up to stretch the legs a little bit, is that his microphone cord got slightly disconnected. I'm not sure if that's the reasoning, but that's what the internet has told me, and I haven't been able to figure out how to get rid of the clicking, so I apologize. But you can hear perfectly what he's saying. There's just some clicks you're going to have to get through, and it is only on the last third of the podcast. So, like I said, I don't know what happened, and I apologize for not noticing while we were recording. I just noticed it while we were editing, and I couldn't get rid of it. So, what are you going to do? It happens. So these are the things that happen when you record live. So shout out to Michael Fink for bringing a bunch of good insight throughout the entire episode, and apologies to him that his microphone got a little affected in the last third. Again, you can still hear what he was saying, but it is noticeable and it is there, and I apologize. So other than that, it's a great episode. We, again, appreciate your support, and please enjoy the listen. Welcome to The Long List, a podcast where we celebrate movies and other pop culture through the storied art of rankings. There are no wrong answers, no bad opinions, and hot takes are always encouraged. I'm Josh Muller. With me as always is my brother Jack Muller. Plus we have a very special guest. Michael Fink is joining us today. And this episode is all about the top 10 movies of 2026 so far. First of all, Michael, welcome to the podcast. We're really happy to have you on.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, Michael.
Yeah, happy to be here.
This is kind of cool because I'm not a big fan of social media, but this is the good part of social media where you can meet someone online who shares the same interests.
Yeah.
And make a connection and talk about the things you want to talk about. And now here you are, and we're having a really good time with it.
Yeah, you guys connected 6 months ago?
Yeah, sounds right.
Yeah, maybe even long. Yeah, we kind of briefly talked about this for the first time maybe 6 months ago. But maybe something like that.
Yeah, I think that's right. And then I before that, I had reached out. We were just chatting through TikTok comments and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very cool. So, sorry it took a long time to get you on. We got a lot of scheduling issues sometimes, and we really appreciate taking the time and coming out, quite frankly.
Yeah.
No, this is great.
Yeah, very cool. If you would like to reach out to us, please do so, thelonglistpodcast@gmail.com. Okay, first of all, some no prep questions for Michael. What is your favorite movie as we sit here today, and does it change often?
Yeah, it definitely changes, any given day, right? But I would say like comfort movie, something that I watch a lot, that I have watched a lot.
Yeah.
Death to Smoochie.
Oh,
that's
Robin Williams and Edward Norton.
Yeah, I fucking love this movie, man.
Yeah,
I remember when it came out, I was just like, it was relatively young, and I was like, what is this?
Yeah,
am I allowed to watch this?
Right?
I think no.
No.
No, yeah, I
when
think
it first came out. Because I remember thinking I was a little. Was that late 90s, early 2000s?
Late 90s, yeah. And same thing. Like I remember seeing the trailer and thinking like, that looks awesome. And then I didn't see it for whatever reason, and I caught it on DVD somewhat later. And I remembered was that when it came out, critics hated it. It got like panned, and I saw it and I was like, "What the fuck did they watch?" Because this movie is I loved it. And I've rewatched it so many times. Yeah,
that movie's ripe for the cult classic sort of.
Yeah,
due for a revival.
Right. Yeah.
That's like that William Goldman thing. The nobody knows anything in Hollywood.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to. That's one I'd love to see in theater because I've never seen it. I've never seen it with a crowd. And there's friends. It's one of those movies too that I think because it got panned when it did, like it is underseen. Like it's I think under 100,000 logs on Letterboxd, and when I mentioned it to people, people are like, "Oh, I don't know what that is." I'm like, Edward Norton, and they're like, "No."
Yeah,
I'm like,
big cast.
Yeah,
I mean,
big
that was
cast.
Robin Williams when he was like
Yeah.
a huge Robin
Beef.
Williams.
Yeah.
And Ed Norton on the rise.
Yep.
Or maybe like no, because he had
It was
already done
probably
all
after
those
American
first 4
History.
movies.
Yeah.
So I mean, he was like the guy. So
Yeah.
that's a really cool, very interesting movie, and one that I haven't heard mentioned in probably 15 years.
Yeah, maybe
Excellent
probably,
first answer.
probably a first on this podcast. Nice job, Michael.
Really good job, Michael. What is your favorite movie theater, if you have one? And we haven't gotten to this yet, but you have an interesting perspective on this, I imagine.
Oh yeah. So, right now, so we live in Walnut Creek. We go to the Brendan Theater in Concord.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know that one.
that's the big one?
It's a big one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the really comfortable seats.
Yes.
Yes.
And they have
I saw a couple big movies there.
They have 4, I don't know what they call them, I forget, but 4 like really large screens that are excellent. The sound is really good in them. I think they have Dolby sound. They're excellent. Their audio description always works. Well, I'd say 99% of the time it works. And then my second that I have to shout out is the Elmwood Theater, because
Hell yeah.
they're
Nice.
rad and their programming is so good.
Yeah, they do really cool stuff there.
So that's, and then third is the one we went to more. So I just discovered Elmwood this year, but before that it was the Piedmont Theater. There's
definitely.
That's another one who their audio description almost always works, and they also do some really good programming.
I love the Piedmont Theater, but
Me too.
Becky is not the tallest person in the world, and so her feet can't reach the ground, and it hurts her back when we watch the
Yeah,
movie.
the seats could be updated in
Just
that
a
one.
little update.
Yeah.
If you're taller than 4'11" 3/4", then it should be fine.
Yeah.
But
The upstairs theater, I think, has
They're
normal
lower,
seats.
I think. Yeah,
I honestly I don't even know if I've been in the upstairs theater. I
Really?
think I've only been in the downstairs theater.
I like the
Just-
I like
it's
the
just-
upstairs theater
Yeah,
too.
it's smaller, but it's
God damn it.
yeah. I like the way it's organized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Sorry, you
okay.
probably have been there. You just don't remember.
it's possible. The last few times I've been to the Piedmont, I've been to the downstairs. It's just luck of the draw. But all right. Next question.
Do you want to talk about the audio descriptive
Yeah, let's
stuff right now?
take a little pause.
All right.
Because you mentioned it, and we want to fill people in.
Yeah. So basically, being visually impaired, I rely on audio description. And so if you don't know what that is, it's basically in between dialogue in a movie, there's something in going through the headphones that explains what's happening, like key points. So like if a text message is shown, if they're reading an email, or if there's like a newspaper headline or something like that. Other subtle things too, because there's like music montages and like, there's no
Yeah.
dialogue. So if you
Right.
can't see exactly what's happening, you're lost.
Right.
So they're explaining what's going on, the key points. And the other big thing that I utilize or love about it is when movies have subtitles. So
Yeah.
even like Marvel movies, right, where there's like Russian or like whatever, they're speaking some other language. Sometimes it's not, what they're saying isn't that pertinent to the to following along, but sometimes it is.
Yeah.
And then other movies like No Other Choice. So when I went to see No Other Choice, when I was looking at different theaters, a lot of theaters didn't list that it had audio description, which could mean because it's a foreign film, it didn't get an audio description track because nobody wanted to dub it, or they didn't pay for someone to dub
Yeah.
it. So I should
And
say.
that's a smaller movie, too.
It's a
I
smaller
imagine
movie, and that's been an issue in the past for other movies like Bong Joon-ho,
Parasite?
Parasite. I heard about that through podcasts for
Oh, yeah.
through the film circuit.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Can't wait.
can't wait. And then it comes out and Neon doesn't do an audio track, and I'm
Wow.
like,
Come on,
That's-
Neon.
that was a
what
big
is
movie, too.
happening? But for that, I actually connected with the guy through pounding social media, who did the UK release, and whoever distributed it in the UK paid him to do the audio description. So he dubbed it. He did all voices and all this. He sent me the MP3 so I could listen to it on my phone while watching it at home.
Whoa.
Badass.
Social
so
media, man.
cool.
That's
Social media, exactly
fucking
what you were talking
rad,
about. That's
yeah.
even more
Wow.
impressive.
Yeah.
So you were able to see it in the theater.
No, not
Not
in the theater. At home.
At home, okay.
At home. When it was on streaming, I watched it at home, but I was able to pop the earphone in and just listen to the MP3.
Oh, that's so cool.
So
Way to go to that guy, whoever did
Yeah,
that.
man.
are there ever instances in where you aren't sure if they're going to have it and you bite the bullet and try?
AMC.
Okay.
We were talking about this before you got here. This is good stuff.
So AMC is notorious for their adaptive equipment not working. And there's all sorts of issues. So normally it's the equipment isn't like the piece, the receiver that I get isn't the problem. It's either the thing giving the signal from the projection box. Projection box?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. It's either that or some other technical difficulty. And I would say, so recently I did A-list in the month of May, ended up seeing probably 8 movies. 3 or 4 of them I ended up having to watch twice or not watching again because they failed. So there's a couple movies, and I'll get to it because there's a couple of them made the list, but get in there and audio description's not working. So I have 2 choices. I can either suck it up and just watch the film and hope that hopefully I don't have to have audio description to get the movie.
Yeah.
Or I can get up, leave, try to hustle my way to the front, look for someone who can help, have them come in, bring different equipment, they test it. Sometimes they're like, oh, it was just that receiver. Sometimes it was like, oh, there's a problem in the box. Sometimes it's, sorry, we can't figure it out. Here's a pass to come back. And it's a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, I bet.
And I am a pain in the ass because at this point it's been 15 years of the same problem. So, and I don't have a problem. Speaking my mind and
Right.
Well, that's great.
let me talk to a manager, man.
Definitely.
You guys need
Well,
to get
in
your
a
shit
place
together.
like AMC, it's
a big company,
it's
man.
a huge company.
Yeah.
That's what they're there for.
Figure it out.
Figure it out.
Figure it out. 15 years. That's
Yeah.
unacceptable.
So I guess you just
Bad job by AMC.
Really
They're not a
don't go to
sponsor, so we can
AMC's.
say that.
the only thing I go to AMC for is there are certain movies that I want to see in IMAX. I want the IMAX experience.
Yeah.
And there's certain movies that if sound is gonna be a big factor, like Sinners, I want Dolby.
Yeah.
Dolby, man. The bass in the seats, the Dolby experience is my jam because that is the audio experience where like the IMAX is the visual. The sound is good, but it's not, for me, it's not the same. It's not as good as Dolby.
Right.
And the visuals often are kind of lost on me. Like the difference between digital and 70 millimeter for me is like, that
makes perfect sense.
I don't see the difference.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter to me. But there's
but
some
the
things
sound
like,
is very important.
yeah, and sometimes the spectacle of the, just the wide shots and really getting like
yeah, brother.
that aspect or like, yeah,
just
that kind of
experienced
thing.
some of that yesterday
Yeah.
with the Odyssey.
With the
Okay,
Odyssey,
yep.
yeah.
That's sick that you go to the Brendan Theater, just because I saw like Dunkirk there. I saw some other big IMAX movie there. And because my buddy used to live in, oh God, what's it called? Martinez.
Who?
Tommy T.
Oh, look at that.
And so I would go there with him a couple times.
Shout out the Shining Pod.
I love that. I love that movie theater.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very cool. That's a really interesting perspective and a different way of watching movies that I imagine a lot of people will be interested in. And if you're watching on video, you'll notice that Michael has a thing in his ear so that he can get his lists out properly too.
Yeah.
So that's just a really interesting perspective on something that I imagine a lot of people without this impairment don't think about. So
Yeah, and if
thanks
you're
for sharing.
and just one more thing. So if you guys are at all curious to see, if you're watching any movie on like streaming, often, and this is a problem too, that not all streaming services carry the audio description track, even though it exists. So like, you can see a movie in theater and have audio description, and then it comes to Prime or it comes to HBO Max, and there's no audio track. So I don't know what the licensing issue is around that. I don't know, but if you go into your languages for any movie, you'll see like English, Spanish, whatever.
Yeah.
You'll see English AD or English audio description.
Oh, okay.
Throw that on for something that you've
done it.
already seen, and you can get the idea of what the experience is
Yeah,
like.
I remember a few years ago I did it on accident, and
yeah.
my TV started talking to me. I was like, "What is this setting?" And then I was like, "Oh my God, this makes perfect sense."
Yeah.
And then
That's
I
really
turned it
cool.
on.
Cool.
I usually watch movies at home with subtitles, just because
My husband does too.
I like it.
Yeah.
Gotten used to it.
There we go.
Yeah, very cool.
All right, back to the questions.
All right.
Who, I think I probably know the answer to this. You can get specific or general. Who is your preferred movie viewing partner?
Oh yeah, my husband.
Yeah, I figured.
Because especially in the cases where the audio description fails, I've
You got a
trained
partner in
him
crime.
to like
Yeah.
get over the embarrassment of talking in the movie theater. I'm
Yeah.
like, look, I don't give a fuck about the guy behind me right now because I need to know what's going on.
We paid for these tickets
Right.
too.
yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What is your favorite movie snack?
Chocolate covered raisins,
Hell yeah.
probably.
Oh,
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah.
Shout out No Popcorn. No Popcorn Gang. Sounds great. Do you collect physical media?
I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
We got one.
Blu-rays. I started collecting vinyl during the pandemic and
Oh,
went
us too.
nuts. And
Oh,
I
really?
and I rarely ever put a record on. But I
Yeah.
just love the artwork and the physicality of touching that stuff. Yeah.
That's
100%.
You're preaching our
Criterion sale at Barnes & Noble going on
Yes.
now. Shout out. This
Just
is
bought
not
some
sponsored.
yesterday.
I
Well,
bought
I was out.
4. I bought 4 last week.
Which ones?
I got Network, your movie Lone Star,
Oh, sick.
Eyes Wide Shut, and Killers of the Flower Moon.
Okay, good. Good.
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good.
I haven't rewatched Killers of the Flower Moon since we saw it in theaters.
Happy birthday coming up.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, we got.
You missed me.
Alex got me some too though, so you probably
Damn
should
it.
have cleared it with her.
Well, I don't know this for sure, but the ones that I got, I don't think would be on Alex's
Well, I
radar.
asked for them, so
All right, well, we'll find out.
we'll
then.
find out. Thanks, you're the best.
Last question. This is a bonus one, and Jack will be mad at me for asking. Have you seen the movie Spotlight, and what do you think about it?
I have not seen Spotlight.
We're gonna initiate.
Wait, which Spotlight is? Give me the premise.
It's the one where they're investigating the priest scandal about
Oh yeah, I
molesting
was.
kids.
I saw that and I was
weirdly really
like,
good.
too fucking heavy.
That's
no,
good,
It's
thank
surprisingly
you.
not. I mean, it's heavy, but it's also like a journalist investigation movie.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it kind of moves like that a little bit more.
It definitely
it's like
it's a
All
hard
the
one for
President's
me.
Men, except
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
It's
right,
it's
I'll-
definitely
I'll-
one
I'll
that
consider.
I like have
Josh
trouble
is obsessed
recommending to people, but it's also it really isn't that heavy
Happiness.
comparatively.
Happiness.
That's a movie I do not recommend to people, but it's
yeah.
excellent.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
I think I've caught some of it on TV. I was like, wow, this is dark.
It's
Who's in it?
so many
Is
people.
it Philip Seymour Hoffman in it, or am I?
I don't
thinking of a
know.
different
I don't
movie? That might be
remember. But it's basically it's one of these movies like where all these different stories kind of cross paths. I don't know if there's a word for that, but like Crash or Go,
Sure,
something
yeah.
like that, where
Oh,
all these
yeah.
stories kind of cross paths.
Go.
And it's excellent, but there are
98?
some scenes in there that are like you're probably not going to watch it more than once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But
This is like-
I recommend watching it for people who are like I think you would get something out of it. I wouldn't say you'd enjoy it, but I think you'd appreciate it.
Got
Awesome.
it. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Was I right? Mm-hmm. Right. Okay, so 2026, gentlemen. How do we feel about the movie year so far?
Michael.
Go ahead. You're our guest, and we should point out have seen many more movies than we have.
Yeah, man. I think this year's great. I think it's, every year people, I mean, even through the pandemic, people are like, oh, the movies are dying. But so many things come out that are so good
Yeah.
that if you get, in a year, if you get 12 really good movies, that's a good fucking year,
That's a
man.
good year.
Yeah.
So,
There's certainly already 12 movies,
Yeah.
good movies. this
Yeah.
year.
and I feel like I started doing lists on Letterboxd, and I went back and was doing like my top 10 of each year.
Yeah.
And it was a struggle. It really was a struggle to get to get it down to 10. I mean, some years were easier than others, but it's been a good run. I feel like the past few years have been good. So this year I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say after last year being in my opinion, it was a pretty solid movie year.
Definitely.
We didn't go down a step at all. If anything, we're maybe a little
Trending
bit better.
upwards.
It's trending upwards. But the projection, seems to be going in a positive direction.
I think there have been really cool sort of smaller genre movies. I think there have been really cool big budget Hollywood movies. Even some like streaming movies I've liked. And we're only halfway through the year. We haven't even really hit like the awards races. I'm sure a lot of the movies that have come out will be in the award races. But my point is, typically those get like thrown to the back half of the year.
Right,
We haven't
yeah.
even hit those movies
Yeah,
yet. So I think it's been a really good movie year so far. I'm very impressed, and I'm excited to see what the second half brings. So
Me too.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Michael, you said you've seen 41 movies this year?
42 now.
42.
You son of a bitch.
That is just impressive. Doing the Lord's work over here.
Well, I'm also self-employed, so I create my own schedule, so I can like block time off if I want to make something happen. So it's nice.
Okay.
To,
42 movies is 42
Yeah,
movies.
yeah, that's-
that's a lot. Very impressive. I wish I had gotten to 42 movies this year. I just haven't. All right, box office check-in. The Odyssey. You guys have heard of it. Tracking towards 260 million of an opening day weekend. Currently at 96 on Rotten Tomatoes. We don't really care about that, but I think it's noteworthy. This is going to be Nolan's biggest opening weekend of any movie he's had.
Already made his money back.
Yeah. Really?
Well, 250. They said the budget was like 250 million. So
wow.
if you,
Pretty
I mean, not
crazy.
technically. I don't think you make your money back if you sell 260 million.
Well, they also, I mean,
But,
you're right, because
you know what I
they, yeah, I know what you mean. They've made the budget back. But
Yes,
they,
right.
there's a lot of, promotion that goes into that. But if you do it on the first weekend, you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
So
He's doing just
it's going to be good. Conversely, Moana, complete disappointment.
Surprise.
Yeah, didn't see it for the record. Wasn't planning on it. Generated 43 million in his first weekend, and his budget was 250 million. Shout out the Odyssey, and it's set to lose about 100
It looked
million.
so bad.
Looked really bad. Does this mean there's going to be a change for these live action remakes?
I think so. I also think they're going to run out of them, literally, of things to remake.
Yeah,
I mean, they got Frozen sitting right there. That'll probably happen, but
that will definitely happen.
I can't think of a whole lot of others that they haven't done.
And
that
to your point, like,
want to see.
Moana's not that old, and they
Right.
just came out with Moana 2, so it really doesn't feel
really
that
weird.
old. So it's just weird that
It was a bad call by them.
it's weird that they did it.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
But yes, I do think that they're going to stop doing the remakes.
hopefully
don't
they
think
learned the
so.
lesson. I don't
I
either.
hope
I'm with
so. I
Michael.
hope you're right. I really hope you're right, because I think all this talent could be so much put to so much better use,
Yeah.
so much more creative stuff to create new ideas and create new content. But I just don't have any faith in Disney not
True.
continuing to just mine it to death.
Yeah,
But like original films are just doing so well now.
you would
Like
hope that
Sinners,
would be a noticeable
Odyssey.
trend.
I mean, Odyssey obviously isn't totally IP, but
Well, how about Obsession?
Obsession,
it costs
yeah,
like $1
exactly.
million to make.
Backrooms.
It's made so much money.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm more on Michael's side of things. I don't think they're going to learn the lesson, or they'll probably learn it too late, or whatever. But anyway, Minions and Monsters, also disappointment at the box office. This is like
bummer.
the number 17 in
I
that
didn't end up
franchise.
seeing it.
See,
I know. I
I'll
talked a
catch
lot
it
of
on
games.
I'll catch it on streaming.
Yeah.
I wanted to see it when my mom was here. She's here for 4th of July. We ended up just watching something at home instead. But
Sounds great.
yeah, I wanted to see
Preaching
it.
Jack's language.
Yeah, I love watching movies at home.
This year we're up to 13% more. Well, the yearly box office is up 13% from this point last year.
I like it,
So that's really cool. It feels like it too. I don't know, Michael. I don't know how.
and
about
that's
you.
including the Odyssey.
No, I did this last week.
Huh?
Yeah, so
There you go.
it's probably up 20%.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. But Michael, I don't know how you feel about this, but last few times I've been to the movies, it's been like packed. So it feels like people are going to the movies more.
Yeah, there's been a few of the movies I saw. I must say that I do tend to look at the tickets sold, see what the seats look like,
Yeah.
and choose showings that have more people, because I want to see it with people as much as possible.
Right.
So that might be a little skewed in my on my end, just because I look for I go for those movies that are
actively
already
seek it out,
sold.
yeah.
But it's been nice. That is a problem. So shout out again to the Brendan Theater, because it's a great theater, and we often go during the week, so that skews it a bit. We're not normally there like Friday, Saturday, but I need to see more people there.
Yeah.
More people
Yeah.
at the movies. That theater's so nice.
You heard it here first. Go to the Brendan Theater.
You get your own little section.
No free ads.
Right.
It's great.
We'd love a sponsorship too. All right. Before we head into the break and talk about movies from 2026, I thought it would be fun to talk about movies that we saw for the first time in 2026, but that that were not released this year, because we're always, I don't know, I mean, I'm assuming you're the same way, Michael, but we're always watching movies from all over the place. A lot of
Yep.
times Jack and I have to watch movies for a certain episode, and we have to do a lot of research. So top 5 movies that we saw in 26 that are not 2026 movies. Michael, if you want to go first, you're our guest, but
All right.
whatever you like.
Yeah. So I have 6. I
Sick.
did a top 6.
That's
like it.
wonderful. In the spirit of the
Fitting
5.
right in.
He's a natural.
I was like, it's not my podcast. They do it all the time. I'm like, me too. Okay, so number 6 I got as Rushmore.
Oh.
I had to complete my Wes Anderson movies.
Yeah.
This is the last one I hadn't seen.
Yeah.
And I fucking loved it. It was
It's really
so fun.
So good.
That's great.
I mean, I love Wes Anderson. This ended up ranking pretty high on my Wes Anderson list. Yeah, but I love him.
Yeah.
Where are you at on Asteroid City?
Man, Asteroid City was like Tenet, man. At the end, I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Maybe that's why I liked it so much.
So lost, man.
Yeah.
That's a movie
It
that I'm
gets
like,
pretty meta.
I need to rewatch it. What I wanted to do, I was like, what I think would benefit me and my brain is like, I need to read the Wikipedia page
Yeah.
now that I've seen the movie and
Find
then
out the nuts and bolts.
find out the nuts and bolts.
I definitely had to read an article after watching it, and it made me like it more. Like I liked
so.
the trippy ending, and there is kind of a nice little explanation behind it. But I feel you. It gets kind of weird.
So yeah, it's one that
I noticed
wanna
Jack, you
rewatch.
bristled when he said it was like Tenet. You were like, whoa, what do you mean by that? That's funny. Yeah.
But again, Tenet was the same way for me. Like in the movie, I was like, the fuck? What is happening, man?
Yeah, there's no way.
But at no point was I so confused that I didn't want to continue. Like there are
right.
movies where I'm like, I don't get this and I don't care.
Yeah.
And I'm one that'll turn a movie off. I don't need to finish a movie. Same with books. I get 30%, 40% into
I'm
a
with
book
you
and
on
I don't
books.
like it.
If you don't got me,
I'm outta here.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of books out there.
But Tenet was, I enjoyed
there's
Tenet.
a bunch of explosions and things going backwards.
Yeah.
So kind of hard to turn it off.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we got to talk about Tenet.
I think it's the new spotlight. We've got it like 5 podcasts in a row.
All right. So let me see. Number 5, Dead Poet Society.
Oh.
Big blind spot. One of those movies that like I only hear good things about, and for whatever reason, just I never got to.
Yeah. Our guy Peter Weir.
So good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the movie's good.
Really good.
Man. Yeah.
That's kind of one of those ones. It's like it's iconic now, and it'll go on people's lists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like, why was this movie so good? Just because it's pretty kind of straightforward, and then you watch it, and you're like, oh yeah,
It's just really well executed.
Well done. Yeah. Great writing.
Tough beat when that guy gets.
Yeah, it gets a little sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heavy. And
It's good, though.
like, impactful, really impactful.
yeah.
Like, I mean, and that's a I think a strong point about what I love about movies is that when they can make you feel, right? When it
Definitely.
makes you cry, when it makes you mad, when it makes you sweat, like that's the magic of film. I
Couldn't agree
Kind of
more.
crazy. What's that school show that's really popular? The comedy. I don't know, but Alex was watching it this morning randomly. I had never really seen it before, and they did a Dead Poet Society reference. He got on the desk and did a Captain My
The
Captain.
whatever elementary one.
Yeah.
Oh, Abbott Elementary.
Abbott
nice
Elementary.
word.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was pretty funny, but yeah, kind of crazy. I hadn't thought about Dead Poet Society in a while.
The last time
Twice
I
today.
watched it, I was like, do we really need this guy to kill himself? And you actually do. It's like
Yeah.
the emotional thing of
It
the
is.
movie, and it's really tough. But
Not like The Prestige.
huh?
Not like in
yeah,
The
you don't.
Prestige.
Yeah,
where
yeah, we don't
where
need
the
that.
wife kills herself.
Yeah.
Anyways,
All right.
you're on the
Sorry,
list,
you're on the
Michael.
list,
Sorry.
We're going off on tangents.
Let's see. Number 4, Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights. Wait, why don't
Eddie Murphy.
Oh yeah.
So good.
I don't think I've ever seen it, but I know what
Man.
you're talking about.
That's another one that I had heard about, and it'd been, in conversation. I heard people talk about it as far as like comedies go, and it was excellent. Highly
very cool.
recommend.
Okay,
Directed
great.
by Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
Hey, look at that.
and
Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
only
yeah.
movie Eddie Murphy did with Richard Pryor. And Richard Pryor's excellent too.
I got to put that on the list.
Number 3, Bird.
Bird.
With Barry Keoghan.
Never mind. Not what I was thinking.
Yeah. So I went on
Never seen it.
most people haven't. So I went on a thing where I was looking through Letterboxd to see what else Barry Keoghan had been in, because he's hot and he's weird, and I love. He always plays kind of these weird characters, and he does.
Yes.
I think he's so good. Killing of a Sacred Deer is where I saw him first, I think, and I was like, "Wow, this kid is crazy."
Yeah.
And
He's really weird in what's that Ireland one?
Banshees
of
Inisherin?
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, he's really good at that.
Yeah.
He got nominated.
I hear he's really weird in Saltburn, but I didn't see that one.
Saltburn's
yeah,
good.
he's weird in that too.
He's in a movie this year.
Bathwater, dude.
It's
Yeah,
not going to come up for me.
Yeah.
It's not going to come up for me, but he's in a movie this year, so I'll talk about it if it's in my.
Oh yeah, it didn't make my list.
It's in my honorable mentions, so we'll get to it if we get to it.
Okay.
Bird, tell us about it.
Bird. So it's this kind of. It's also set, I believe, in Ireland, and it's about this young girl who comes from a troubled home, and I don't know how to go through it without spoiling stuff. But it has very much Fable vibes. So it's like this. There's some stuff in it, some magical realism type stuff that like
you're preaching Jack's language.
Yep. Well, that means some magical realism.
It's so good, and it's like there's just the color palette is very muted. A lot of gray sky. Some of these wide angle shots that look absolutely gorgeous because you're
very
in
cool.
Ireland or
very
wherever
cool.
they were. Scotland, Ireland. I'm pretty sure Ireland.
Pretty sure he's Irish.
Irish, so that makes
but
sense.
I don't know that might not mean the movie's in Ireland.
Is he
think
pretty
it is.
young in it? Is it?
When did it come out? Let me see. 2024. So no.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
fairly
more
recent.
recent.
I don't know how I missed it.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I really enjoyed it. That was one that just I was going through, like I said, his list on Letterboxd of stuff I hadn't seen and gave it a shot. Juice from like late 80s, early 90s or whatever. 93, I think.
Yeah.
1992. Yeah, it's this. Have you guys seen it?
I
haven't. I hear it's really good.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes.
No.
Damn.
It's Tupac. Is it Omar Epps? Hold on. Yeah,
Yeah,
Omar
oh,
Epps.
Maybe that's who I was thinking
Yeah.
of.
Tupac.
Sam Jackson.
Yep. Sam Jackson. He's in. I mean, it's like he's like Kevin Bacon, man. You could do 6 degrees
yeah.
of separation
Everything.
with Sam Jackson. But it's great, man. It's
I hear it's really good.
it's it's one of those like kind of a classic 90s urban gangster movie.
Yeah.
But it's got this thriller kind of horror element to it
Oh,
that
maybe I have seen this
is
movie.
just so well executed.
Oh,
that
man.
it's noteworthy. Definitely highly recommend that.
Very cool.
And that's
So I was
another
thinking
one.
convenience store, and then that's the first thing that's brought up in the description is a convenience store.
Robbing a convenience
Yeah.
store.
Huh.
Yeah. Great movie. But there was a few movies like that, that came out in the 90s that I think came out when I was born in 81, so 92. I was like 10. This is a rated R movie. It was just too young for
right,
me.
yeah.
And by the time I was old enough to watch it, I just never got around to it.
Yeah.
Same with there's another one that's Poetic Justice, also Tupac, but Janet Jackson. I love Janet Jackson. So another one that I want to see, but kind of big blind spot. No pun intended. So end of 2025. Bunny. Have you guys seen this?
Don't
Heard
know
of
it.
this?
I don't even think I've heard of that.
So I heard about it on some film podcast. And again, it was making its way through festivals.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know if it was going to get it release at all.
Yeah.
Really, because you never know. But it's one of those movies where everything happens in the span of one day. So it's like a
All in one day movie.
Shout out
Very
to All in
cool.
One Day Pod.
Yeah.
yeah. And so it's basically this guy in this apartment building and a bunch of his neighbors rally together to try to hide a dead body.
Oh.
And it's fun. It's not heavy. It's an indie film, very indie vibes. Great kind of cast of characters. You got the woman that the building manager, like I don't know, whatever she's called.
Superintendent?
Like the superintendent she's like the building manager. She runs the building. Is this Asian woman that's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Just the movie is kind of edge of your seat because you're like, how are they going to get away with this?
Yeah.
Are they going to get away with this? When are they going to get caught? Yeah, definitely. Number one.
Oh man,
that I saw this year that didn't come out.
Check it
this
out.
year.
I'm gonna check it
Sounds
out.
right up my alley.
We got some stuff to watch.
Yeah.
That's great. Very well done. I've never heard of Bunny. I'm embarrassed.
I haven't seen like any of those movies besides one of them, I think.
Yeah,
Good job.
really good job, Jack.
Cool.
Okay, so I made a letterbox last year and have been a very bad boy with it and not followed up.
Yeah, I noticed.
And I'm ashamed of myself. And this was the first time of which it really bit me in the ass.
Because you didn't know what you watched.
Because I was
last
like,
year.
what the hell did I watch this
Yeah.
year?
Got a track, man.
I got a track. I felt terrible. Number 5, Stalker. It was I'm more just impressed with myself for watching this and getting through it. It's a pretty great feat of filmmaking. I don't know if it's my favorite movie in the world, but this is Andrei Tarkovsky's, I don't know what year it is, 75, 79.
79, I think.
Dark, post-apocalyptic,
Sci-fi,
trip.
trippy,
Yeah.
exploration of the human mind.
Pretty beautifully shot. I didn't totally understand everything. I had to look some stuff up. But I liked it.
neither.
And it made me think, which is what movies are supposed to do. Pretty dark.
Yeah,
But
Dark, like heavy.
yeah.
Heavy.
heavy.
I mean, it's apocalyptic,
and,
so I guess.
And honestly, visually kind of dark at times through a lot of it. There's a lot of
Yeah.
stuff in like a warehouse that's,
Actually dark.
that's actually dark.
It's very contemplative. It's very philosophical. Like they're
Very
asking
philosophical.
asking big questions.
They literally have like 5 long philosophical conversations in it. So it's
Okay.
pretty heavy handed. Yeah.
A lot of people in rooms talking.
Yeah, not a lot of people, but
It's
a few people.
It's a small cast,
It's a small
and they go
cast.
into this area called the Zone, which is supposed to like be a transformative place. And the stalker is the guy that's supposed to navigate you through that place.
And then you get to a location, which is the warehouse, where you are allowed to make one wish. And
that's it. We don't.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You recommend
Weird.
it?
I would recommend it.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, for
Okay.
anybody who's trying to watch a bunch of movies, it's kind of I mean, I watched it for our post-apocalyptic pod, and it was on many people's post-apocalyptic list, and
okay.
made my list as well. It was
Okay.
like number 7. But yeah, the whole zone concept, kind of like Annihilate. I like that concept, and I think it,
Yeah.
landed the plane for me.
All right. Great.
Nice.
Josh didn't love it.
I did not.
Number 4, Lars and the Real Girl. Had never seen that
yeah.
before. It was kind of like an indie movie from, whenever it was, 2008,
2007, maybe.
And
Have you seen that one?
I have, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I only vaguely, I like a vague memory of it.
Yeah.
But
I kind
Kinda
of thought it was
quirky.
going to be. I always had a perception of it that it was like, it's just kind of an indie movie that Homeboy is in, and
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling, and didn't love him at the time as much as I do now, and respect him. So went back and watched it, and I was like, oh, this is actually good. This is why I think it got nominated for screenplay, maybe.
I don't know.
Um,
It's got a lot of heart to it,
got a lot
which
of
is
heart. It was surprising.
I don't know if this is just me remembering or if it was advertised this way. I kind of thought it was just like a quirky comedy.
Yeah.
And it really does have a lot of heart to it, which
Right.
is really nice.
And the premise is like he brings home a mannequin girl and thinks it's his girlfriend. And I'm just like, do I really need to watch it? And it goes interesting places. It's
it's really good.
well written.
cool.
Number 3, All the President's Men. Big hole in my resume.
Hell yeah, brother.
It was in the Resume Gap episode.
He's back.
Wasn't obsessed with it like everybody else is in the world.
Just give it another shot.
Yeah, I'll give it another shot. When I talk about it, I like it more.
Yeah. It's because it's great.
Yeah. But it's just your classic, walking and talking
Investigative
journalist movie.
Thriller?
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't as thrilling as I thought it was going to be, but it was also 1970 whatever.
Just watch your mouth.
We all know about Watergate at this point. At the time, I can appreciate that it was a massive movie and a very important
Got
story to tell.
my guy Jason Robards in it.
Jason Robards great.
just killing it.
Robert Redford's great. They're all great. Justin Hoffman's great.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Number 2, The Vast of Night.
Fuck yeah.
Made my list.
Oh, it's so good.
It's really good.
I remember hearing about. We just talked about it on. It hasn't come out yet, but we did an Alien pod, or Extraterrestrials pod.
Yeah, I think I might put this one ahead of that.
I think so
because
we're going to talk about
the Nolan
stuff.
thing.
Yeah.
It's more topical. Jason,
I think that's a good idea.
I'm going to rush to get this out by Tuesday, most likely. Sorry, little peek behind the curtain.
Anyways, watched it for that. I remember it coming out and people liking it, but it kind of got swept under the rug because it's a very small indie movie. And wow, it just blew me away. Everything about it, the writing, the acting,
Very
the
creatively
progression.
told and shot.
Yeah, they just
Very
did it.
intimate.
You could just tell that they
Yep.
did it on a budget, and it's one of those films that's done on a budget that just really nice job, guys. You
Just
used
very
the pennies
good.
where you needed to.
Yeah.
This is on my list of. I have a running list of movies that I want to own physically.
Yeah.
And this is on there. I don't know if it got a physical Blu-ray release.
I don't
I don't know
if it
because
does
it's
either.
Prime, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Released on Prime.
I think so.
Yeah,
I just watched it for the first time too a couple weeks ago, so I haven't looked that one up yet, so I don't know.
It's so good.
It's really good.
Yeah. And that's another one that if I talk to anyone who isn't into movies, no idea what I'm talking about. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you gotta
But that
see
one
it.
is
Good one to
one that I
recommend.
would very
Yes.
much recommend to pretty much
Easily.
anybody because
Easily.
it's told really in a really cool way. The dialogue is great. They build the tension really well, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a very creative use for not having a lot of money.
Yeah.
Quite
Yeah.
honestly, the way they told the story.
I don't think they have physical copies.
What's your number one?
My number 1 is Crimson Tide.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
brother. He's
Never
back.
seen it.
Oh, it's great.
It's great.
One of
I'm
my
honestly pretty
favorites.
surprised that I went through, 9 years of the 90s and, well, actually, what year did it come out?
95.
I went through 5 years of the 90s and the rest of my life having not seen this movie. 'Cause
Just
it just
a
seems like a movie I would
great
have grown up with.
Action thriller with
Really good
on a
performances.
submarine with Denzel Washington and Gene Hackman going toe to toe.
They're
Okay.
just,
I
they're just
can't recommend
it's a
it
battle
enough.
between Denzel Washington and Gene Hackman, and it's just so good.
Lots of other actors, like Viggo Mortensen's in it, James Gandolfini's in it. Like, there's a ton of
Wow.
actors in it, but like it's a Denzel Hackman show. It's
Okay.
really, really good.
Yeah.
Can't recommend it enough.
Nice.
Yep. That's
My number
list.
5,
Yeah.
Vast of Night.
Yep.
We talked
Yeah.
about it. My number 4, 20th Century Women with Annette Bening and Elle Fanning, and our guy Billy Crudup is in it, and somebody else
Never
is in
seen
it.
it.
When did this come out?
I think like 2016, I think.
Okay.
Somewhere around there. Oh, Greta Gerwig is in it.
Wow.
I don't think she had anything to do with the writing, but it's just a really good, like, sort of a found family sort of a thing. All these people are living in this house that are kind of like misfits in their own way, and they just sort of piece it together. She has a son too. Don't remember who the son is. Annette Bening has a son, and so they're all kind of like joint raising this like young adolescent boy, trying to instill him with like a liberal viewpoint of the world, and it's just really good. They just nail everything. And it was,
Is it set in like the early 1900s or is it?
No.
No,
It's no. It might even be. It's close to. I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay.
It's definitely either close to contemporary.
79.
79. There
okay.
you go.
Okay.
I was going to say to contemporary, but I was like, well, but they kind of look like they're wearing 70s clothes. And I don't remember that part. Anyway, it's really good. Winchester 73, the Western for Jimmy Stewart. It's just like a good one.
Oh, I missed it. What?
Winchester
Yeah,
73.
that's a good
Just
one.
great.
Yeah.
Just really good.
I like Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah. Number 2, did you say network? No.
No,
Somebody, okay, Network.
because I've seen Network.
Somebody brought it up at some point.
I did. Oh yeah, I mentioned it. Yeah,
Okay.
I got it on Blu-ray or
Okay,
4K.
great. Oh, that's what you said. Yeah, Network. I've never seen
Network's
it.
awesome.
It's really
How
good.
is that your number 2?
Well, because the Thing is number 1, and I
Oh.
love the Thing. I'd never seen it, and
I didn't
we
know that you'd
saw
never seen it.
No, I kept that under wraps on the podcast because I didn't want people to know.
You're gonna know now because this episode's gonna come out first.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's
the
great.
4K is great. Can't recommend it enough. It looks fantastic. And why did we
Steelbook.
Why did we watch? What podcast was
Alien.
that for? Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I saw it a long time ago this year.
Oh okay.
I didn't watch it recently
Right.
for the podcast. I think we talked about doing an Alien movie, and I bought it probably 5 years ago.
Steelbook.
No. Okay. I bought it a long time ago, and I just never watched it because we're always watching something for this stupid podcast. All right, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to go over our top 10 films of the year so far. All right, we're back. We're going to get into it. Top 10 movies of the year so far. We're each going to take turns going, our number 10, number 9, so on and so forth. Michael, you're our guest. What's your number 10 movie of the year so far?
I have 2 honorable mentions. Should I save those?
Yeah, save them because I got a
Okay.
section for it later. I love that, by the way. Just fitting right in.
Right. He did a top 12.
Okay. So 10, I have a streaming movie, Mike and Nick and Alice.
Oh, yeah.
From, I think it was Netflix.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
did
it.
not see this.
It's fun.
Okay.
I thought it was really fun. I think Vince Vaughn is one of those guys that I sometimes love and sometimes
I
can pass on.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
When he's on, he's on.
Yeah, but this was really fun. Yeah.
Is this the
liked
one
it
with
a
the
lot.
Gilmore Girls conversation?
Yes. Oh man, I saw it like early. Saw it when it first came out, so it's been a minute. I feel
Classic
like
Jack.
I think it is. Just because I remember hearing about it and being like, I should watch that with Alex because she just watched all of the Gilmore Girls for the first time.
Oh. Not a big Gilmore Girls guy.
Never seen it.
I would say don't.
No, that's the
A lot
end
of people
that
like it.
conversation about Gilmore Girls. They like debate on who she should have ended up with, like who her boyfriend should have been
In the
which is
movie.
like in the movie. Yes, that you're
About the
talking
show.
about. Yeah, about the show. They have a conversation. Should
Allegedly.
she have end up with. No. Continue,
Because
Michael.
you guys haven't seen it and I don't remember.
It did come out like right at the beginning of the
It came out early in the year, and I saw it shortly after it came out, so I don't remember the details. And that's one thing I was like, should I go through and like refresh, like watch trailers so I
you're fine.
remember? But I was like, I'll figure it out.
That's the spirit of this podcast. So
But that
that
made it
works out better actually.
top 10. I think it was really funny, and the mix of genre and theme in it, I feel like was really well balanced. It had really good comedic moments, but then like the drama behind it and like the kind of action gangster element of
Is
it
like
was
a heist
also
movie, kind of,
or
a crime movie.
it's like a crime. It's a crime movie. Yeah.
Just-
Without giving, and I'm
sounds
terrible-
great.
Yeah, it's great. It's fun. It's a fun movie.
I love crime movies. Very cool.
Number 10.
Very
10.
cool. Jack?
The Rip.
The Rip.
Yeah.
Matt Damon and Ben
Matt Damon,
Affleck.
Ben
Oh,
Affleck.
that was Netflix too, right?
I think so.
I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
It's
It's a fun one.
It's a fun one. It's a Matt Damon, Ben Affleck action movie.
Yeah.
There's nice twists and turns, kind of like you don't know who's who throughout the whole movie. It's Boston, right? They're in Boston. They're back in hometown.
I think it's Miami actually.
Oh, it is Miami. You're right, because of the ending.
Yeah.
They're definitely in Miami. But it's it's exactly what it promised to be, and maybe even a little bit more. Like I kind of exceeded my expectations a little bit. I was a little nervous because
Yeah.
who
I kind
knows
of want to
what these guys are
rewatch
doing.
it just to see like if it will sink in even more,
Yeah, I mean, I definitely was. I was a little confused.
That and I mean it's a fun movie and it's like a who's good,
Yeah,
who's
it's a
bad.
good cast too. There's
Yeah.
a bunch of people in it.
A bunch of people you'd recognize. Good call. The Rip.
Yeah.
Easy to watch if you subscribe to the Netflix service. My number 10 movie is Pillion, which had a theatrical release, pretty small movie in February, and it's directed by Harry Leighton, stars Harry Melling and Alexander Skarsgård, and it's basically about these two men who engage in like a BDSM relationship. I don't know. For me, that's a world that I don't really have any relationship to, and I thought it was a really well handled, well executed, very honest yet not really holding back way of telling that story. I thought it was really good. Acting performances were great. Really satisfying ending. Very small movie that I heard about on a different movie podcast, and I was like, "Oh, I'll check this out." And it's on Max, so I didn't have to like pay extra for it, and it was just really
should have watched it.
Yeah, it's really good. Really heartfelt.
Yeah,
I don't think it's
surprisingly heartwarming.
Yeah, but like also not pulling the punches too. Right. I don't know how to explain it without giving away like an ending of it, but I don't think it's going to be for everybody because of the subject matter. But I think if you even have a remote curiosity towards it, you should give it a shot because it's telling a different story about a different sort of a relationship. I thought it was really interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I saw it too. I think I thought it was really good. It didn't make my list, but I felt like, you get to see Alexander Skarsgård in leather, so I was down.
Not
for
the
that.
worst.
Not the worst.
He's very handsome.
Yeah. So, I agree. It was a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're 9.
Number 9.
Let's see.
Number 9.
Number 9, The Drama.
Yes.
Zendaya.
Yeah.
Pattinson.
I'm embarrassed to say I have not seen this movie.
It's really good.
I liked it so much. I think, man, what I loved about it too is that I feel like it brings up, it enables a lot of really interesting conversation
100%.
around everyone's thing because everyone reveals their deep, dark secret. And I think it was interesting because the movie centers on Zendaya and how people react to her big, dark secret.
Right.
And in my mind, there were other secrets where I was like, this is what you're focusing on?
I 100% agree. The whole movie, and it's like a frustrating thing. You kind of like want to yell at the screen in the movie because everybody's focusing on that. And it's just like, the other 3 were arguably worse because of certain things, but that's kind of the debate. I guess I won't spoil or get into it.
Yeah, but that's a great, I do feel like it's a great conversation movie because there's a lot of points in there where you very questionable reactions in my mind. And I think it's interesting to see what other people's perspective is on how they viewed the other people and how those people's reactions, ranked against the main actress.
I hate Alana Haim in that movie.
Yes.
She's just the biggest villain. She's like one of the worst villains of the year.
Her boyfriend's not much better as a person.
Yeah, there's a lot of like surprise. I don't usually love movies when there's like a lot of shitty people in it. But there's a lot of kind of shitty people in this movie, including the 2 leads. Zendaya's not shitty. She just has a tough beat.
Yeah, I agree.
I really want to watch it, and I hate to throw my wife under the bus, but she's not here, so I'm going to. She does not like movies that really make you feel stressed and tight in the chest, and I've brought it up probably 17 times, both combined in the theaters and at home, and she's just like, no, not tonight.
I don't feel, for me at least, it wasn't really anxiety.
Great.
It didn't really give like anxiety.
Definitely in the microphone. Thank you. Rebecca, we want to watch it.
That wedding scene is...
Jack.
Sorry. I was a little anxious, but I was also laughing. That was the good thing about seeing in theaters is you could like laugh with other people and be like, "Oh, this is." I also cried at the end,
and it did really well in the theaters too.
Yeah, I think. Robert Pattinson and Zendaya, I think, are their names that pull.
They certainly are.
Yeah, 100%. And they're both excellent in the movie.
Yeah,
and they're both in like 50 movies this year.
Yep.
So good job by them. Jack.
Oh, number 9, Send Help.
Send Help.
Man, so good.
So good. Another movie that just kind of like delivered on what it promised. The trailer was like, I remember seeing it in theaters and just being like, yep, I'm going to watch that.
Yeah.
That one did it for me. And Rachel McAdams is incredible in it. Homeboy is pretty good too.
Dylan O'Brien.
Thank you. Our guy Sam Raimi back doing his horror bit.
Cool genre, just super cool,
and
super fun genre movie.
Funny horror,
definitely funny horror.
Funny
in a way that's like it's like clever funny.
Yep.
It's I just like loved the premise and the setup of it all, and yeah, like I said, it executed, and
it's definitely a horror
gets
movie,
weird,
but it's
you know?
not that scary. Like if you're trepidatious
it
about
only has
horror
the one
movies.
like kind of jump scary thing.
I remember two,
and it's like a dream.
Yeah,
I'd almost call it more of a thriller
Yeah.
than a horror. But there's a scene that we can talk about off camera, but
no, go for it.
There's this scene that totally is reminiscent of like a Bugs Bunny cartoon. Like they land on the island and you have like Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd, and like you look over to the left and Elmer Fudd is like struggling to do anything, and Bugs Bunny has like a gourmet dinner, and he's built a hot tub with a waterfall, and like he has fans with banana leaves, and you're like, and you look over at Elmer Fudd and he's just like sunburnt and struggling to even survive, and I'm like, that's hilarious, man. That's so well done.
Yeah, really cool ending. They wrap it up well.
Yeah.
I mean, just the whole thing was just a total winner for me.
It was total hell yeah.
Plane crash was
Plane crash made my top 5 plane crashes of all time.
Yeah, it was a really cool plane crash. I'm giving you all this stuff too because if spoiler, this made my list. I'm just talking about my notes now.
No,
just really good. Essentially, it's like a jerk male boss asshole. Doesn't promote the highly capable, qualified, deserving female employee, and they get stuck on an island together.
Right.
If that doesn't speak to you, I don't know how. There's a limit to our friendship, I guess.
Right.
Because it's really good. Well done. Okay, what are we on? 9. My number 9 is Voicemails for Isabel, which is a pretty fun rom-com. It has some serious moments to it. We've talked about it on the podcast before. And spoiler, it's tough for me to be totally objective because I do know the writer-director. She's one of my wife's very good childhood friends, Leah McKendrick. Shout out to her. She's amazing. Trying to get her on the pod.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. She's probably pretty busy.
Probably busy.
Writing and directing movies, but it's really good. Zoe Deutsch is incredible in this movie. She's the main female lead. Just like absolute charm personified. Lights up the screen. Really, really good. It's a San Francisco movie, which we like. The other performances are good, but Zoe Deutsch is almost like, outclassing the field. She's just really, really good. And it's very well written, very funny. And a lot of good like one-liners. It's just I really enjoy. I've seen it twice now. Very good. Had a blast.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah,
it looks like it's gonna pull the heartstrings.
It does. It gets serious, but apart from that, it's also a really funny rom-com.
Nice,
and very charming, good chemistry. Like it a lot. Shout out Leah McKendrick.
Hell yeah.
So what are we on?
We're on 8.
8. Project Hail Mary.
Oh
Wow.
Yeah, I read the book, and I was
too.
a little worried about the adaptation because often they are not great. I generally, if it's an option, I would prefer to see a movie and then read the book because I feel like when I do it that way, if I liked the movie, I'm probably gonna love the book.
Yeah.
Because the book, after seeing the movie, is like getting the DVD with deleted scenes and all the extras and all the stuff they couldn't get into in the movie.
A lot of blanks that they fill in. A lot of
And I don't mind.
Answer.
I think some people have a problem with like, oh, but then I'm stuck with that version of the character, like what they look like and visuals and stuff like.
Oh
which
yeah.
It doesn't bother me. I don't mind that aspect of it, but. This was one that I also felt like they gave too much away in the trailers because I felt like the reveal that you get in the book and the extra time also that it takes to get from him waking up to figuring out what the hell's going on. In the book, you get you feel it so much more, and in the movie, I feel like it didn't quite spend enough time, or they weren't able to like capture that feeling as much. But overall, I felt it was a fantastic adaptation.
Yeah. They definitely kind of yada some of the science stuff, which you kind of have to in a movie. You got to keep it moving.
Yep.
But I agree overall. And I did talk to some people who were like, well, how do they do this?
Yeah,
and how do they do this?
I definitely had some questions that you were like, yeah, I could tell that people weren't going to.
They go over it in the book.
Yeah,
the science questions are answered in the book. It's a lot of that book. But you kind of got to keep it moving. So I get it. And I'm with you, Michael. Like I wish they didn't reveal. I mean, you almost have to get people to go to the theaters, but I wish they didn't reveal that there was an alien in this movie, and that's a great reveal at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. So the build up for this movie for me was, I was like, why is this getting good? Like good. Why are so many people talking about this? This movie doesn't seem like that interesting to me at all. And so I kind of had a different experience with the trailers, or maybe once I watched one, I was like, I don't need to watch that again. It's just Ryan Gosling in space. So I don't know if it was spoiled for me that there was going to be an alien in it. I saw it pretty early. I think I saw like
Teaser trailer.
Yeah, and then maybe didn't really go back to that, or maybe I knew or something. But I wasn't going into it too excited, so I was very happily pleased and thought it was excellent.
Yeah, anytime the trailer came on in the theater, I would plug my husband's ears and he would cover his eyes, and I would talk into his ear, just mumble, so he didn't hear what was going on, because like, you are not going to be spoiled with what's happening, so he didn't know.
Oh,
Nice.
that's great.
That's awesome.
He was very irritated with me by like the 5th time it happened. But
Yeah, husbands are like that.
yeah.
I've been told. I don't. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna make my list too. I don't know whether to give more notes now or I'll just save it. I really like that movie. Great call.
Same.
What are we on?
8. Number 8, Obsession.
This is another one I regret I have not seen.
This movie
I was scared and didn't want to go.
Was, I think, way scarier than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it was funny at times, and it's not like there's not a billion jump scares or anything, but that I think was the scariest part for me. I haven't experienced a movie like this where I could never tell if something scary was going to happen. The suspense of the movie, the way that Curry Baker decides to like hide her face for the majority of it. Like, she's always in darkness, which I was kind of surprised about. And her movements, her acting, her performance is incredible. And I just like was literally covering, like, I was like hiding the whole time because I didn't know when she was going to do something like super fucking crazy, which didn't happen many times. But when it did, it was scary.
I remember I was planning on going to see it, and you text, and I was like, I don't really love seeing horror movies in the theaters too much. And you texted me at like 11:30 at night, and you were like, Obsession's really fucked up. I was like, oh no.
Well, and that's the other, and then it like gets like crazy in the third act. It gets like pretty fucked up. But it was extremely entertaining. It's essentially a romantic comedy. It has like the structure of a romantic comedy, but it's terrifying.
Yeah.
And
Becky said she would not watch this with me when I decided to watch it.
That's not surprising.
Man.
It's fucked up.
It's so good though. It's when I walked out of the theater, I told my husband, I was like, man. Well, first when the movie was over, there was a couple that had been sitting in front of us, and when they were walking out, the woman turns to us and says, "What did you guys think?" Which doesn't happen nearly enough.
No.
I feel like
like after theater talk.
I love it, man. I wish people talk about wanting like that second space at theater, so like other people like can connect with
like
other
a
people.
lounge, go get a drink or something.
I'm like, we need like a hat or a something to be like,
This is crazy.
can we talk?
I went out to lunch after we saw the Odyssey at 10 a.m. yesterday. We went out to lunch afterwards, and we were just sitting there. We were like, I feel like I'm waiting for someone to come up to us and be like, "What did you think of the Odyssey?" Or, and she was like, "I think we need a sign on our table.
We
That
have
says,
seen
just saw the Odyssey. What did you think?"
But but agree. I think it was what I was going to say was when we left, I told my husband, like, we were both saying how excellent it was. Again, another one that I feel like opens up for a lot of conversation around choice, around
around him as a character,
around his friends, and their involvement, and like it just opens up so much conversation that is very spoilery, but I feel like that's a great movie to see with friends because afterwards there's so much to talk about.
Yeah. And there's many different set pieces that are like crazy that you can go back to. The duct
on the door
tape. Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah. The fucking
like
car
iconic
scene.
Oh, the car scene. Yeah, that was
no spoilers.
I've heard about the car scene. Not specifically, but
there's
I'm
so many
scared.
moments that are like they're going to be iconic that once someone has seen the movie, you could say like short sentence to refer to something, and people will be like, oh yeah.
Well, to your point, we alluded to this before. It cost less than $1 million to make, and it's made hundreds of millions of dollars. It's just taken over the world, and kind of like the old classic '90s way, where it seems like it's been word of mouth, which just feels
Just
like
you
a
need to go see
very
it.
like a nostalgic thing for me. And
Right.
I really wanted to see it, and I just chickened out. I'm sorry.
You'll see it.
I will see it.
You'll agree with everything we're saying.
Okay, great. It'll probably
I mean,
make my top 10 of the year at the end of the year
I think
list.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. So I'll wait till Becky's asleep at like 9:30, and then we'll crank it up. Is it me?
Yeah.
Number 8. Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Directed by Gore Verbinski. It's got Sam Rockwell, Juno Temple, Haley Richardson, Michael Pena, Zazie Beetz, a whole bunch of people. Really cool sci-fi comedy. I thought it was a really original story. I thought Sam Rockwell was the star of the show. He was just absolutely cooking love when he's in movies. Very funny. It did have some pacing issues. It kind of did the anthology thing where they would, tell you a character backstory, and you would just follow them for a little while. And that slowed down a little bit. And some of them, it's a dark comedy, but some of the humor was a little dark for my liking in those backstories. And essentially it equated to when Sam Rockwell wasn't on the screen, I wasn't having as much fun. But when he was on the screen, I was having a great time. The ending was a little clunky too. But number 8, it was good. I had a good time.
I liked it too. I think one of the my favorite backstory, I think, was when the mom who loses her son to the school shooting goes to that.
Oh, interesting.
Replacement.
That was
place.
the one that I
was
didn't like very much because it got dark, but it was a commentary on sort of what's happening in our society. So that's interesting to hear that it really worked for you.
But because I love a satire, a dark satire.
Yeah.
That's my jam. So that
Smoochie over
section
here.
was so.
Yeah, that's a good
exactly.
point. Yeah.
So that was it didn't make my list, but that was a great. That
It was a cool movie.
fun ride.
Very fun ride.
Death to Smoochie.
Yeah.
Death of Smoochie?
Death
That's too Smoochie.
Okay. I said of. My bad. I didn't see it.
I'll
I
fix
didn't hear
it in
a whole lot
post.
of like great things about it, so I didn't rush to see it.
I do think the good parts were really, really good, and the not as good parts were maybe not quite as good, but the good outweighed the bad for me.
I think for me the goofiness I think what it ends up. The way it finishes, I didn't love the third act.
Yeah, it
For
got
me,
a little
was
clunky.
It was a little
goofy.
much.
That's a good word. Yeah.
It got a little too goofy for me.
But Sam Rockwell fixes a lot of ills for me.
It was fun.
Not for Becky. She's getting a lot of shout outs on this podcast.
Nice. Okay, what are we on, number 6?
7, I believe.
Oh, 7. Yep. 7. I have No Other Choice.
Was that
Park
this year?
Chan-wook. I'm pretty sure it got wide release in the U.S. in 2026, early 2026.
Well, fucking great then.
I think it made my 2025 list.
Did it come out last year?
No, whatever. We want you to talk about more movies,
right.
so it doesn't matter. This
No
is
Other
a-
Choice. It was like number 4 on my list. It was a great movie.
That was one that, it did. It did come out this year, at least in theaters, because this is the one that I was talking to you before the podcast, that I had looked at other theaters and no one listed it as having AD. And when Elmwood Theater said that it showed online that they had AD, I called to confirm because I was like, none of the major theaters that are showing it listed as having AD. Are you sure it has AD? And that's not like a mistake in posting. And they were like, no, it has AD. And I was like, okay, we're going to roll the dice. So we drove out there and it did. It had AD.
Shout out Elmwood, man.
Yeah, man. Someone was reading all the subtitles. It was so fucking good.
That's
great.
awesome.
Another satire, dark comedy.
Oh yeah, he gets dark.
But this is another situation where there's a lot of the Park Chan-wook movies are not dubbed. I can't find audio described or dubbed versions of them. So there's a bunch. I almost did that for my my extra like top 5 list of like. I was going to do movies I wish had audio description.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
Man, I've got a list on Letterboxd. You can check that out. But
Damn.
there's a bunch of them out there that I really wish had audio description.
Very cool. No Other Choice.
No Other Choice is awesome.
Yeah,
Shout out that movie.
That's a movie that deserves its long length. because it's a pretty long movie, but like doesn't really feel like it.
It also
And it
like
goes
I'm
so
like
many different places.
feeling a certain kind of way that it didn't make my list right now.
I swear I put it on my 2025 list.
Well, we probably did that because it was in those, but I think he's right about the wide release.
Yeah.
Because I remember.
I don't know
it
how I
coming
saw it, unless we did the 2025 list in 2026, which we probably
we must have,
did.
yeah.
So maybe I
We
just
probably did it in like February.
When I think Letterboxd shows it as 2025 because that's when
of
it was
the
getting
festivals?
the festival
Yeah.
releases and
Got it.
like small releases.
Bad job by us.
good choice.
Thank you for choosing it.
Yes. Oh, that's
Number
me.
7.
You're up.
Number 7, Disclosure Day.
Yeah.
You know,
It didn't
I
make my
liked it.
list.
It didn't make my list either.
Wow.
Nah, it didn't make it. Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
It's a good movie. I liked it.
I liked it.
I think I'm going to like it even more when I rewatch it. I think that's honestly why I put it on this list, because
wonder.
at the time I was like, But then I kept thinking about it, and it's fun, and I imagine just watching it at home on my TV will be excellent.
Yeah.
I rewatched it because I was telling Josh the first time I saw it in San Diego with some friends, and the theater we had AD, but it didn't work, and I just decided to ride with it. And there were a few scenes where it's a lot of showing and no dialogue, so I was like, well, figure it out as it goes, I guess. We'll piece this together. But there were some parts, like I was laughing. There were some parts that were really funny to me that I did not hear anyone else laughing, and
That happens to me at least 3 times every time I go to a theater.
Yeah.
when she's like throws their phone under the car and they're trying to run it over.
Yeah.
That was so funny to me.
I was laughing.
Yeah, I was laughing.
When she started speaking Russian randomly, and he was just
Yes.
like,
What
what is
are you
happening?
doing?
Nobody else around me was laughing, and I was like, afterwards, I was like, that movie was funny, and Sarah was like, I heard you. So
That's pretty good.
I liked it though.
It was
fun.
it did the work for me.
Yeah.
Some great action set pieces, great performance by Emily Blunt.
There were a couple nitpicky things that I had throughout the movie, which I
Sure.
think is why. I mean, if I open up my letterbox, it's probably number 11. Like I'm not saying I didn't like it. I liked it, but it just didn't quite make it for me, just because of some of those things. But the parts that hit were really good.
When I gave Obsession my number 8, I was like, and after like literally as we were talking about, I was like, oh, I really like this movie. Maybe it should have been a little higher. So
Hey, sometimes you gotta give Steve his credit.
yeah, our guy.
Shout out our guy Steve. My number 7 is The Furious,
Oh, I haven't seen it.
the martial arts revenge movie, which was just awesome. Directed by Kenji Tanigaki, and it stars Shay Miao and Joe Taslim, who are apparently just like 2 of the dudes in martial arts movies. It's just a kick-ass revenge movie, and some of the fight scenes are just like, there's like 2 or 3 things that I was like, I've never seen that before. Like I don't want to. Well,
The split screen thing.
the split screen thing was cool. It felt very like old school kung fu, or even like, anime sort of style. But there's a scene where he's not fighting in a cage match, but he gets into the cage where a cage match is fighting, and a bunch of dudes jump in to like fight him, and he's just beating everybody and climbing up their unconscious bodies to get out of the cage. I was like, this is incredible. I had a really good time. And it got really bloody at the end. Like, kind of like, I don't mind bloody movies, but it wasn't crazy bloody throughout the first half, and then it just got insanely gory at the end. With fists and blades.
Oh, okay.
But like not a lot of blades, mostly fists.
Mostly fists.
And I was like, okay, we kind of took it up to a different level at the end. So I do want to let people know, like, if you're not really into gore, be prepared. But the fight scenes are just incredible. And there was like 3 guns the entire movie. None of the main guys used guns. It was just all fists. It was really good.
Hell yeah.
I enjoyed it. I bought it on
check it
Amazon because it was only a few dollars more to rent it. And I
Nice.
was like, all right, I'm just going to buy it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. Had a great time.
Maybe a hot take. So I walked out of this movie.
Oh, no!
But it's because it had audio description. It was fine. But the thing,
Man punches.
but the thing is, like, the what makes those movies is the technical moves, right?
Yes.
So like, which cannot be
Described.
described
Yeah.
in the speed it would take to be impressive, right?
Right.
So like, for me, I got to the first scene where they ended up at that they go to the boss's club or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And they're in that scene. So I watched that, and then after that I was like, okay, this movie is not for blind people. This is not a blind people movie. So I was like, I'm just going to go.
That makes a lot of sense.
So I left because I was like, the story is not the main thing, right?
It
the
certainly
acting is not the main thing. It's all the choreography, and that's just lost on me.
That's
so
why you
I
show
walked
it.
out.
That makes sense. Yeah. Well,
Come on, Josh.
sorry. It was really good.
Okay, number 6.
Number 6, and then we'll take a break.
Pizza movie.
What? Huh?
I didn't see it.
What is this?
Pizza movie?
I don't know this one.
I think it's Netflix, Hulu, who Netflix.
It's like a stoner comedy, right?
It's a stoner comedy.
Oh,
which
nice.
Some of these are lost on me. There's a few like classic stoner comedies, like Half Baked, not my thing.
Okay.
But
Drive by on Half Baked.
yeah, because that's such a big one that people are like stoner comedies.
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
I love Half Baked, and I'm like, not for me.
Keep walking.
But so it's a stoner comedy. It's one of these movies that like when it works, there are some bits that are just chef's kiss, quotable. I have just nothing but love for a lot of this movie. Some of it is like a lot of them is a little over the top, a little too goofy. It loses its pacing every now and then. But overall, highly recommend, because fucking endlessly quotable, I think, upon rewatches. I'm definitely gonna rewatch this one multiple times because
That's great. Pizza
I had
comedy?
a lot of fun. Pizza movie.
Pizza movie.
Stranger Things kid in it?
Yes.
The curly hair kid?
Yep.
Oh. I have never heard of this.
Daniel Radcliffe does
Whoa.
a very, very small part. Very small part.
Guy likes to
Just
work.
kind of
Yeah.
flutters through the movie.
Really cool. Okay, great.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's it on?
I'm pretty sure
you
it's
said
on
either
Hulu or Netflix.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you did.
I think it's a Hulu movie. I think it's on Hulu.
That sounds right.
Highly recommend.
Okay.
Very funny.
Cool.
I'm going to do double feature tonight.
With?
I don't know. You said something earlier that I hadn't watched. And I was like, sounds great.
Nice.
I don't remember what it was. I'll go back and edit this podcast and remember. Jack?
It was Bunny.
Oh, it was Bunny.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bunny.
Bunny.
Oh, number 6, the drama. We already talked about it. But yeah,
I'm embarrassed.
it was really good. Think it's going to get any Academy Awards or like nominations? Maybe writing.
Yeah, maybe writing. I think. I mean, it has potential for acting for supporting roles. I mean, Zendaya
Zendaya was pretty good.
did pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I like her in everything I've seen her, and I don't think I've seen her do anything that I didn't like.
I would agree.
So
I was a little bummed she wasn't in the Odyssey more. But that's fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan doesn't really do women all that much.
Nope.
Shout out our
like-
Christopher Nolan podcast.
He
Very much a
this
boys'
was his
club.
biggest.
I feel like he's at least trying
He's
now.
getting there.
He's trying to make the effort.
Trugging along.
We still need to get in the gym and keep working on those female characters.
Of course, he does a 3,000-year-old movie or 3,000-year-old story about a man.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah. The one great man. My number 6 is Send Help. We also already talked about this. Super
Nice.
cool action movie. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, don't have to rehash that. And we are going to take a quick break.
Then do our top
And
five.
we'll do the top 5.
nice.
All right, we're back. We got our top 5 movies of 2026 so far. Michael, take it away.
Number 5, I Love Boosters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually haven't seen it. I feel bad about it. I've heard a lot of conflicting things about this movie, and I'm excited to hear why you liked it.
Yeah, Boots Riley. I mean, did you see Sorry to Bother You?
Yes.
His other movie. So he makes weird movies, man.
Yeah, right.
And so I can see how that would, rub people the wrong way. And I feel like he also packs in a lot of social commentary into his movies, and sometimes it can feel overstuffed. Like you're trying to jam a bit too much into it. I get it.
Yeah.
Like if you have a long career ahead of you, man, you could spread it out a little bit.
Yeah.
But the score of the movie is excellent. The practical effects that he uses, he did a lot of practical effects for the film.
We love that.
I love to see that. It's also a dark satire, which is right up my alley. What else? I mean, the acting is excellent. Some of the physical gags in the movie are just so well done. There's a gag about that is referencing the Millennium Tower, and it's tilting. You know, people are paying millions of dollars to own condos in this building that's like at a slant. There's just a lot to appreciate in the movie. And I think
very cool.
I had a lot. I really enjoyed it quite a bit.
I'm excited to check it out.
Yeah. I think it might be free streaming somewhere. I think I saw that. Check it out.
Seems like a Max movie.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, I heard the visuals are great, and I hear the cinematography is really good in that movie.
Yeah. Just like also creative filmmakers making creative movies.
Yeah.
It's just like, can we get more of that, please?
Yeah.
Shout out Oakland. Boots Riley.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Local.
Jack.
I keep forgetting.
You go after
Number
Michael.
5, Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie.
It's on my list.
saw it.
Really good.
It's on today's list.
It's on today's list.
Is it on
higher
yours?
than 5?
It's not.
Wow, okay.
God damn it, Michael.
Come on, Michael.
It's to be fair, I think this movie's an acquired taste. I don't think it's for everybody.
But you liking Pizza Movie makes me think you will like this movie.
We said he said he's seen it.
I saw it.
Oh.
It didn't. It,
Oh, you
it,
just said-
it
I'm
probably
sorry.
wouldn't make top 20.
Oh God. Oh no.
Okay, well, I loved it.
It's okay. No wrong answers.
Yeah.
No bad
No,
opinions.
yeah.
Oh,
100%.
that's good. I love that for you.
Yeah. I
Oh God, it's higher on my list.
if you get past how dumb it is, there are some moments where it's like, okay, this is pretty dumb right now, but it feels very much like you could tell it's coming from a web series. You know what I mean? Which it is.
Which I didn't know when I saw the movie. I didn't know anything about that.
I knew about it.
And you don't have to know to get.
Yeah,
into
in
the movie.
fact,
Right.
Matt Johnson, he's the creator. He said I heard him on a podcast, and he was like, I think it's a better experience for people who haven't seen the show to see the movie for the first time without seeing the show.
Oh,
Because
cool.
people who see the show and know about it can like nitpick things, or they're expecting something else or whatever. Anyways, this is a time travel movie. It is based off a show. The concept is essentially these two dudes who are in a fake band. They're not even in a real band.
Called Nirvana the band.
Called Nirvana the band. One of them is a musician, a talented musician, and the other's kind of just a showman. And their life goal is to play at a club called the Rivoli in Toronto, which is a real club that is just your average music club. It's nothing special. It's not like a fancy music hall. It's just a club.
They also seemingly from the movie don't talk to the people who are setting up shows. They
Yeah,
just
so
try to have these elaborate plans in order to get a show.
Right. So it's kind of jackassy. They're actually doing certain things, like they actually go into the whatever that tower is called.
Needle.
Yeah, the
CC something.
Yeah, it's not Seattle.
no,
Right.
it's
It
Toronto.
looks like
Whatever
the-
the big
yeah.
tower is in Toronto.
Yeah, bad job by the three of us for tonight. It's fine. It's Toronto. They break into
Drive by
it
on
essentially,
Canada.
and then they do they work in CGI. Like their camera trickery is good at filling in
good.
the gaps
Yeah.
of what they didn't actually do, and
Yeah.
they also splice together a lot of so they go back in time and they're trying to talk to their younger selves, and they're actually using show material
Footage from the web series.
and footage, and creatively going about that. They actually they knew that they wanted to do a time travel thing, I think, and then so they watched a bunch of old footage, and they found a clip of them in the old show being hey, those guys look like us, and that just happened to be there. So that's how they developed the whole concept.
That's
Was
cool.
literally based off of that one little clip that they know that they could use. There were 5 moments where I just was dying of laughter.
I thought it was
whole-
really funny.
The whole thing was funny all the way through, but a couple of the moments, especially, I think they might have all been Matt Johnson moments, were just killed me.
Yeah.
It's a big homage to movies a little bit too, which is great. We all like that.
One in particular,
But,
Back,
Back
to the Future,
Yep.
which is certainly one of my favorite movies ever made.
And it just made me feel like comedies are kind of back. I mean, this is like a dumb comedy, and it's great.
I also thought like the way that Matt Johnson, the way it seemed like a lot of it was improvised. I don't know if it was or not, but it certainly felt that way. And the way that his brain goes from one joke to the next and then like gets on a side tangent and whatever, I just feel like is a lot of how I'm not saying we're as neurotic and crazy as this dude, but it just seems like a lot of the way that we come up with our humor. And,
100%. And like kind of how
saw
they
myself
go
in the
about
guy-
their whole lives is just like one they constantly go back to the whiteboard and just like, what if we did this? And then that's where that's where the thing goes. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then it was kind of touching at the end.
It's super creative. I listened to some of this stuff about the making of it and how they, like you were talking about, them finding old footage that worked with the movie like that, and the building scene that you're talking about in the beginning where they go up into the top of the building. I was like, did they do that?
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
It really looked
Did
good.
they do that? It was very creative.
I'm pretty
I
confident
appreciate
that when they get out onto the thing, that was all just like them getting up there. And then they kind of like go to like footage of the security cameras, which is when they do their
their jump.
Yeah,
They
like
cut off the
cutting
thing
the
and the
thing
jump.
and the jump. Really well done.
Yeah. I liked it.
Me too. I was texting. Alex wasn't home, and I was just like, she was over staying at her sister's, and I was like, you guys need to watch this movie because they're big like mid 2000s pop culture people too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
My number 5 is Toy Story 5. I really liked it. Part of this is probably because I honestly didn't think I was going to like it. I was like, we've run the course on the Toy Story thing. I have a couple kids. We took the kids to see it, and they got me again. I just enjoyed it. It was the tablet thing was very creative. People probably know the premise at this point. That was a really good choice, really smart choice to do. It's got Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, of course. Joan Cusack has a much bigger role in this one as Jessie. Greta Lee, Conan O'Brien, Craig Robinson are the new guys, and all the old crew is back. Really fun, a lot of heart. I was laughing several times at things I didn't expect to laugh at, and a lot of building off previous jokes throughout the franchise that came back and was handled in a really good way. So
I'm bummed I haven't seen it yet.
it was good. I didn't think I was going to like it.
They don't fail, man.
They haven't missed yet.
No.
Yeah.
And people, I mean, it's the constant thing, right? I mean, I am in the camp of it probably should have ended with 3.
Yeah, me too.
But in the world that we live in, where they will mine it to death, what we're getting is above and beyond anything else that they're mining to death.
Yeah,
so
right.
I agree.
And it as a whole, the series is, there's no misses. It's all good.
I'm with you. I think they should have ended at 3, but number 4 was good. Number
4 was
5
good.
was good. So I can't really blame them for continuing on. And this is of Pixar and Disney, but Disney, we've already talked about it in this podcast, will, like you said, mine it to death. And it just gets really frustrating, but I can't argue with this one. So
It's good.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Excited to see it.
We're
number 4.
Masters of the Universe.
Hell yes. Haven't seen it.
Fuck, man. This is
That's
one
great.
I've seen it 3 times.
Oh my God. Great. Once
Plus-
for each of us.
The first time I watched it, it was a day where I think it was opening. It was either the opening Thursday or opening Friday. I don't recall. But I had gotten up early to go to work. I had worked all day, and then I saw the movie, and I fell asleep like 3 times. And I was like, and it wasn't because of the movie at all. It was just I was exhausted and I was fighting.
Yeah.
And the second time, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back and watch it again. And the second time first time was Dolby. Second time I went back and saw it in IMAX, and was awake the whole time. Loved it, absolutely loved it. And then the third time was when my mom was here, and
Oh, cool.
She was into it. So
Does she have any relationship to like the old He-Man cartoon or anything?
she just remembers me doing
Loving
the Power of Grayskull sword in the air
yeah.
thing.
Sick.
Yeah.
You probably don't remember the He-Man
Yeah, I
cartoon,
wasn't.
huh?
Yeah, it was just right before I missed it.
You missed it.
Yeah.
It was a very short. I mean, it did a lot of. They reran it a lot, but
Yep.
it was a very.
Yeah, there's a bunch
I
of
feel like it was
iterations
just
of
a
it.
couple years
Yeah, it
of
was.
shows. I don't know. if I
Yeah,
remember
and I
correctly.
think it was I want to say that it was like, but for my time even, like, I think that the shows were actually on the air. What I saw, I'm pretty sure, was probably reruns.
I think you're right because you said you were born in 81, right?
81, yeah.
I think that was like right when it came out, and I could be
I
wrong.
wanna
I'm
say
not a
83
scholar,
for some reason stands out. in
maybe,
my mind.
but
Yeah.
I feel like it was like a 2 or 3, maybe 4 year thing, and then over with.
Yep. Oop.
Just hit my microphone.
So I had like the toys. I remember the toys. I remember the cartoon.
Sick.
Vaguely, like I remember the big parts, but I didn't remember any of the real details. But visually, the movie nails it. Like the like turning toys and cartoon characters into live action. They nailed it, and
Yeah.
it's the action is fun. The colors are vibrant. The humor in it when, between him being just like the opening bit is chef's kiss. Just
Nice.
so good. So highly recommend. It's
I hear
so
it's a
good.
pretty successful like meta toy movie,
Yeah.
like kind of a la Barbie. A little
Oh,
bit.
cool.
Yeah.
I talked to the kids about whether they wanted to go see this. I was like, "You want to go see He-Man?" They were like, "We don't know what you're talking about." I was
You
like,
are
"That makes
old,
sense." So it didn't really land, and I couldn't get to it in the theaters. So I've been waiting for it to come on streaming.
Yeah, I'll certainly give it a watch when it does.
Yeah. Number 4.
Number 4, Tuner.
Tuner?
I want to see it.
Tuner?
So good. Tuner.
I don't know what that is.
Come on, man. Tuner is a film about a man who has a hearing condition.
Oh, never mind.
And yes.
The piano thing?
Yes.
Okay,
he has a hearing
I do know what
condition,
this is.
And he is a piano tuner because he has such good hearing.
Yeah.
Like aggressively good. Like he always has to wear earbuds. Then these crime guys, these gangsters discover that he can essentially break into a safe.
This is the one with Dustin Hoffman.
Yes.
Okay, right. I want to see this. I haven't seen it yet.
It's really good.
God damn it.
I watched it one night and it was kind of late and watched it again the next day.
Wow.
And it was like, hell yeah. Because I had rented it and so I still had it. So I wanted to, I had 48
Double
hours.
dip. 48
Really
hours.
good, really
movie.
emotional. It's just a great heist movie. It's a great performance by Dustin Hoffman, and the main guy is, what's his name? Why don't I have that here? I'm so bad at my job. You'd recognize him. Leo Woodall.
I don't know who that is.
You'd recognize him.
Okay.
Yeah, just really solid movie. Good watch. Highly recommend it.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, I want to see it. When I saw the trailer, I was in. I was like, I'd definitely watch that.
Yeah, some really good emotional pulls, some good music scenes. It's just a creative, original movie. It's awesome.
We love that.
Written and directed by Daniel Roher. Roher? R-O-H-E-R. Roar. New guy. Kind of
Got
young.
it.
Yeah. 33 years old.
My number 4 movie is 28 years later, The Bone Temple. Just another
Hell yeah.
sick
Yeah.
genre movie. And
Made my list.
it felt different than it had a different tone and feel than the other 28
Yeah.
year, days, weeks, movies. What do we call this franchise? The
28
franchise?
28 Days Later franchise.
Whatever.
don't know.
This felt like a new pulse to this one.
Yeah, right. It's kind of tighter. It doesn't go as many places. It's just like one setting.
Yeah, and it's not like, too much about, zombies are chasing us
Right.
the whole time.
Yeah, true.
It's more about
The
this.
zombies are kind of like background characters.
Yeah, and we're kind of, the real monster is man, which is a very common trope in these movies.
Pretty
but
brutal.
Well, I had that in my notes. If you don't like violent, bloody torture scenes, just, be wary of the first half hour at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, it's
because it is rough. But then after that, you kind of get
it kind of goes away.
It kind of goes away,
and they kind of need to do it in order to portray how evil these people are.
And Ralph Fiennes is just
so good. I hope he gets nominated.
Just one of my favorite actors, probably. I just love him in every movie, and it just then becomes like the Ralph Fiennes show, and it's just really, really great. And there's
because the first one, 28 years later, he's only in like the last 30 minutes of it, and you're like, oh.
Yeah. I wish I
had a whole movie of this, and
now we have it.
Yeah.
So it's really good. It doesn't disappoint. Gruesome torture scenes notwithstanding, because they are tough to watch.
But, that was my biggest kind of hang up with it, was that scene.
Yeah,
felt like it goes on. It's extended.
Yeah. It's like 20 minutes
long. Yeah.
I don't know. Rough. I mean, you got to know you're getting into a violent movie, but that specific brand of violence, it's not like I'm going to watch it again. I'll probably just skip through it because it doesn't really add a whole lot to my opinion after you've seen it once. So I can't blame anybody that's a little hesitant to watch it because of that, because it is gnarly. But then after that, you get the whole Ralph Fiennes stuff, and I think it's really good. And it has a cool little wrinkle at the end, which I don't want to spoil for anybody who hasn't seen it.
Great set piece ending.
And leading right into the next movie, which is coming out with, again, Cillian Murphy. Mm-hmm. I think Danny Boyle's coming back for that one. Nia DaCosta directed this one. I think Danny Boyle's coming back.
She did a great job.
She did.
Yeah.
And so that's coming out, I don't know, in a year or two, I think. So great.
The emotional aspect of it too, with Ralph Fiennes and his side bit is so well done.
It's hard.
So well done.
Yeah. It really does. Yeah. Very, very good.
I love his little house.
His little house?
Underground.
Little hobbit hole. Yeah. All right. Number 3.
We're in the top 3 now.
Top
rare
3. Number 3, I have Obsession. We've already talked about this, so I won't revisit too much. But again, just so fucking good.
Yeah.
Really solid. I could tell through our conversation that it was going to be high.
Indy
Navarrete.
Nice.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what she does. There is a scene
blowing up now.
There's this scene.
She's everywhere.
Where she is doing a reading, I'll say, and she does voices, and that scene is just that's got to be on her like actor reel that she sends out people. That's so
that whole scene too, even after the reading, like the way it develops. Like, but yeah, when she's doing all the voice, there were so many of her lines that I just like laughed so hard at in that movie, just because she's so insane. They weren't like ha joke funny.
I wonder if she'll get Oscar buzz, because people are talking about her so reverentially. I mean, it seems kind of hard for me to believe for that type of a movie, but
but
she's the star of the show.
As far as a star of a horror movie, it's about as good as you can get.
And
I hear she might be in X-Men.
Oh,
yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, I feel like the comedy in it, or the comedy is like uncomfortable funny, right?
Yeah, or like absurdist, or or just kind of like some of the things she says are like is like something that like a crazy girlfriend would say.
Yep.
But it's her saying it who's like actually a crazy girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it hits funnier. It's good.
Yeah.
My number 3 is Bone Temple.
Sick.
So there's that. We've talked about it. I don't really have any more notes to give.
Moving on.
Yeah.
My number 3 is Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie.
Yeah.
So we've talked about it. Michael, what's your number 2?
My number 2, we saw opening night, and I will be rewatching it in IMAX, but it's the Odyssey.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't we just hold off on that?
Yeah. I have a feeling it's on your list.
It's on the list.
My number 2 is Project Hail Mary.
As is mine.
We already talked about it. I think Ryan Gosling did a great job. Just super feel good, tension, or there's some tense stuff in it.
Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't really know.
Okay. This is a great movie.
Yeah.
Go see it.
I have it down like
long.
This is the sort of thing I'm here for if it's executed well. Big budget action Hollywood filmmaking, and one that kind of feels like sort in a different way than Obsession, feels sort of nostalgic to me. Like, this is a book, and then they made it into a movie, and they put a lot of money into it, and they got a big movie star, and they made it with practical effects, and like everything was executed well, and it just really, really worked for me.
And it's like a buddy comedy.
Like it's like
that's
my
the best
favorite
part of it,
genre.
yeah.
It's a little saccharine at times, and I
Yeah.
get that it might not work for everybody, but the effects look great. The stakes are high. Ryan Gosling is at the top of his game, and the guy that did the puppetry, James Ortiz, the main puppet of Rocky, is also the voice actor for Rocky, and he's getting early and probably won't make it Oscar buzz as a supporting actor. We didn't mention this earlier, but the novel is written by Andy Weir, so just really, really, really great. And we've talked about the rest of the stuff. It's just a cool, very cool, big budget science fiction movie.
I wonder if it'll hold out for Oscar season. So early. I mean, I think it will. We got 10 nominations, but
I wonder if, like, is this a Gosling nomination thing?
Right.
I mean, again, it's early, but we'll see. But all right, Michael's number 2, and what seems like both of Jack and my number 1, The Odyssey. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Michael, what do you think?
I loved it. I think
Wait a second.
Oh wait, no, you got to give your number
No,
one.
yeah. Let's let Michael do his number 1
Wow.
first.
Jeez.
Yeah, I
Number
totally
one
forgot
first?
about that.
We're a little excited.
Well, I figured, yeah, okay, we can do that. So my number 1 was Is God Is.
Oh, I watched this last night.
Fuck, I've seen it 4 times.
Whoa!
This is one that I watched. The first time I watched it, the audio description didn't work, and I ended up missing the first, I didn't miss much, but I missed like maybe 2-3 minutes in the beginning somewhere. And then there were parts where the twins are talking to each other without talking to each other, and
Yeah,
it's like
that part was
the way that they did that was
But
really cool.
yeah.
but lost. Right?
Yeah,
the
but
first,
hard for
without
you,
audio
yeah.
description, I was like, I don't know what's happening. So. Yeah, I ended up rewatching it with audio description, and then when Justin had been out of town, my husband, when he got back from out of town, I had been telling him how much I loved it and that I'd seen it twice, and I was like, when you get home, we have to watch it.
Very cool.
And so we watched it again, and then I've watched it a fourth time on my own, just because the cinematography, I mean, everything about it, the cinematography was phenomenal. The fable aspect of it, similar to Bird, it felt like this fable, like a story, like a fairy tale, revenge fairy tale.
Yeah, very stylized.
Yep.
I also, well, you mentioned it as a part that might have been a little bit of a crux without the audio help, but the part where they're like brushing their teeth and these twin sisters are having a conversation with subtitles because they know each other so well,
Yep.
Jack. It's just super cool. It's super cool that they did that.
Very, I got, very Kill Bill vibes just in general.
Yeah.
The score of the movie I thought was
Very
excellent.
cool.
There's a lot of this like bass guitar like thrumming in the different songs
Yeah.
that just get to the soul,
like
it's
a primal sort of low note.
yeah. Just there's so much about it. The cast was fantastic. The 2 women that played the sisters, their mother, Vivica A. Fox, Janelle Monáe, Erica Alexander, who I remember from, she was on a show I loved in the 90s called Living Single. She was on that as Maxine. I'm sorry. And yeah, just the
And Sterling King Brown was the dad.
Sterling King Brown.
In a haunting performance.
Dude, and for me, like I said, I saw it 4 times, so completely rewatchable. And it's one of those movies that I already pre-ordered on Amazon on Blu-ray because I was like, nice. I have to own that.
Yeah, it was good. It was a tough cut for me, but it would if Disclosure Day wasn't 11, Is God Is would be number 11.
Really?
It was very good. Becky
Nice.
loved it too.
Damn.
Come on, Jack.
4 times over here. I haven't seen it once. Should have asked him.
Oh, that's funny. All right, The Odyssey.
Okay.
The Odyssey.
Oh God. Just hit my
Josh messed with me yesterday when he got out of the theater, and I was like, I texted him "wowzers," and then because we saw around the same time, and he didn't respond, and then I think did I say something else, or then I might have
said
said
well?
I said well.
I had just gotten out.
Okay.
I think you went in probably like an hour before I did.
Oh, okay. And he was just like, it was good. And he was talking to you. You tell a story.
I was showing Lily, my daughter. I was like, "Oh, Jack asked how it is," and I was like, "Watch this. I'm gonna mess with him." I said it was good, and then I was like, "It'll probably make my top 10." Or I said it'll make my top 10 list, and Lily goes, "You should say probably." I was like, "Good call," and I said probably, and Jack was like freaking out. What do you mean probably? And then
I think I just said wow.
Whatever.
But you knew what I was thinking. Yeah. I was doing that. I was sitting at lunch table with Alex, just like, he's not responding. He just said it. You know.
It's great. I loved the movie. I just thought it was incredible from beginning to end, and just a testament to, again, big budget action filmmaking, practical effects. This is kind of like the Nolan thing now. He's just going to take on the biggest, most ambitious thing he can do to this point. I mean, not everybody loves all his movies, but I don't think he has a miss yet on his catalog, and I just thought it was incredible.
Yeah. I think any sort of misgivings, which were very few, that I had throughout watching it, were gone by the end of the movie. 100%. Like, even things that needed to be answered. Like, I don't know. Some of the stuff with Calypso, I was like, okay, what are we talking about here? But then when you understand everything in the last 30 minutes, it all kind of just got wrapped up perfectly. And I think that's going to be the case with a lot of people. I think it's going to be hard for people to dislike this movie after the last 30 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this is one that when I heard it was coming out last year, when the pre-sale went out a year ahead and people were buying it out.
What the hell?
I was like, all right, I should read the book before, and I didn't. I planned to. I've never read it, so I had planned to read it, but I never got to it. I do have it higher on the list now to read. And I'm going to read he used a specific translation from 2018.
Okay.
Which I think modernizes the language a bit, so it's not done in like this old English fancy speak. It's done a lot more like the movie was, kind of straightforward modern English.
Which I actually was trepidatious about at the beginning when I saw the trailers. I was like, ooh, they're kind of saying like very contemporary dialogue, but I actually thought it was a good choice in the movie.
Yeah.
Also kept everybody on an even playing field.
Yeah.
And he didn't do what I think a lot of these movies do, where like I watched, there's a show on Hulu called The Great. Have you guys seen this?
I have not.
But it's like The Great is talking about Catherine the Great and when her rule of Russia and whatever. It's this comedy. The first season's hilarious. The second season I didn't care for so much. But they're all Russian, but everyone has English accents.
And that happens a lot.
This is like a common
happened in Troy, which is kind of...
Oh, yeah, everyone's British in Troy.
Yeah, everybody's British in Troy. Even Brad Pitt's British in Troy.
I think having it in like this modern kind of contemporary English, I think worked really well.
Yeah. I was, like I said, nervous about that choice, but I think after having seen it, it was a good call.
Yeah, and I loved the way I felt the pacing was excellent. I never felt the length of it. I never felt like...
me neither.
Oh, is this the end? Oh, no, this isn't the end. Is this the end?
I could have gone another hour.
Yeah, and I love the way they jumped from like the interpersonal drama to like the fantastical gods elements of it. The stuff with Cersei, with that whole scene with the molding and it was
like a horror movie.
He
made good choices with the gods, like the whirlpool he could have done as like Poseidon, like coming out of the water or something, or like
even with Zendaya being really the only personification of a god, but it didn't look like, it was just Zendaya.
And there's like an interesting reveal about her personification at the end of the movie, which is
really which hit home.
Won't spoil.
But there's a world where he tries to make the gods because he's Christopher Nolan and it doesn't work and it's like almost goofy or something.
Right, 100%.
But I thought that was a good choice too. And then circling back on the English or the American accents, I saw someone else say this, so this isn't my thought, but this is like, it wasn't just written by a dude. This was like an oral tradition at first, and then eventually translated from those several oral traditions. I think it was Sean Fennessy that was saying this, where it's an oral tradition to start. So they're basically like crowdsourcing what parts of the stories work. Oh, this doesn't get hit as much, so we're going to do this. And then it gets written down, and then it gets translated into several different languages and several different interpretations. So the fact that you can make these choices and take like Matt Damon, decidedly a not Greek, classic actor. He's just a movie star, but it works. This is just another representation and interpretation of this classic piece of fiction. So
Right.
I thought that was really cool.
And he puts his Christopher Nolan spin on it.
certainly
Tells it
does.
out of order, and it's effective, and it is better, I think, than if he had just told it
Yeah.
straightforward.
I agree.
Um,
Also,
damn it.
the spectacle was just incredible.
yeah, they're not lying.
Yeah.
You get your money's worth.
It was really good.
I keep coming back to Matt Damon.
He was great.
He was really, really good.
I love
Yeah.
Matt Damon. You know that.
I love him too, but I wasn't sure. I was forgetting it was Matt Damon. I wasn't thinking Matt Damon that whole time. Maybe a little bit, but the siren scene, he just like really goes for
Oh,
it. It's
yeah.
just, he was incredible. I think he's going to get nominated.
I love John Bernthal.
John Bernthal was really good. That one was like, it's John Bernthal.
He was not even.
He was
look,
just
I had a
doing
New
his
York
John
accent or whatever.
Bernthal thing, but it was like perfect for the
was
character
great.
it was supposed to be.
Yeah, just all the practical sets they built, all the action set pieces that they again did practically.
What did you think of the music?
I honestly I didn't notice it that much.
Neither did I.
And which is usually a good thing.
Right.
I'll probably circle back and watch again.
Yeah.
Did you have any thoughts on the music, the score? In
I
particular?
felt the same way. I mean, I feel like for the most part, it didn't strike me one way or the other. It kind of felt like it was just part of the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, there was the one part where I think when he strums his bow and you get that kind of guitar strum sound, and I think they worked into the score where it was like on top of that, after that, there was like actual guitar into the score.
Yeah.
I felt worked really well.
Yeah.
There
and
were
then
a couple like string things that he was doing that was like as if you were taking like a pick and like running up the
length of the string towards the
strings
head
with
of
the clickingness of it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, and the bass too, the way they utilized the really low tones, was
Scary.
super. Yeah, it was just
really effective.
really effective.
The rumbles in that theater were magnanimous.
Yeah. Yeah, I expected to like it. I loved it. It's probably the movie of the summer at least, and I just think it's if you haven't seen it, please, and you care about movies. Of course, if you don't, I don't know why you're listening to this podcast, but just go see it. See it in the biggest screen possible, and it's worth your time and money.
There's this part in this scene at the end.
Okay, careful.
I know. This is going to be one little thing. When he picks up that big heavy thing and he hits the dude with the shield. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
He goes flying back against the wall. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I really want to have like an in-depth conversation about all the little moments that I like, but I don't want to spoil it for
No,
anybody.
we won't.
So
But
Yeah,
I
fair.
do think at some point this year we should do an Odyssey episode.
I thought about pivoting today's episode to an Odyssey episode. No, I'm kidding.
No, once it's out there, because
Yeah.
everybody's going to see
Everybody's gonna see it.
it. And maybe once we can have it on, I don't know when it'll go physical. Probably, I mean, it will be this year, right?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would think so.
But I think we should do a whole episode.
run it back. We can probably do that. We're going to do a lot of Oscars content like we normally do. And maybe we'll do a couple special episodes or something. Anyway. Well, there it is. Top 10 films of the year.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Now's a perfect time for some honorable mention shout outs if you want, Michael.
Oh yeah.
I got a couple too. Although we mentioned some of them.
Okay, so first honorable mention is They Will Kill You. It came out around the same time as Ready or Not 2.
Yeah, that was the
And-
Zazie Beetz one, right?
Yep, it is. And I think it suffered because of coming out so close to Ready or Not 2, because they're very similar in like
Action gore,
action
thriller
gore
sort
thing.
of thing.
I think They Will Kill You was leaps and bounds better than Ready or Not 2. I liked Ready or Not 2. I thought it was fine. But I loved they will kill you.
It looked really good. Looked like The Raid meets like, I don't know, Zazie Beetz.
Yeah, this is another one that kind of had this Kill Bill vibe, and I heard someone else talk about. So these aren't my thoughts, but someone compared it to the Crazy 88 scene in Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Where if Crazy 88 scene was just the whole movie.
Sick.
And some of the kills in it, they're really creative kills, great action. It felt, I don't know if this is true, but it felt like it was based on like a graphic novel. You could see this being turned into a graphic novel if it wasn't based on a graphic novel.
Okay, cool.
Some of the visuals in it were just fucking spectacular. The other one was Leviticus.
That looks
Oh,
scary.
yeah. That looks scary.
So I saw it without audio description.
Oh.
And because it didn't work.
Fucking bastards.
And it was in the problem was in the projector. The system was fucked up in the screen that it was showing in, and so no matter what time I saw it, it was not gonna work. So I never went back and rewatched it. In the end, I felt like it was one of those movies that like I quite liked it, but I feel like I would have gotten so much more out of it.
Oh, this is the one you were talking about before off
Yeah.
mic. We were
Yeah.
like-
So this is one that I think it might have made my list if I had seen it with audio description, because there is quite a bit of showing and not telling where things are happening and you're being told things about the character, things about what's going on, strictly
Through the
visually.
visuals, yeah.
And with audio description, obviously I would have appreciated that much more, but highly recommend the movie, even because by the end everything kind of fell into place through context. But it's one that once it's on streaming, I will rewatch it with audio description.
Very cool.
It was great.
Nice. You got any honorable mentions?
I liked Backrooms.
Okay.
Wasn't 100% successful, but it's a trippy movie, so that's right up my alley.
I have a few.
What do you got?
Well, three of them were mentioned. Is, The Rip, and Disclosure Day. I all had in those. Also, Crime 101. Pretty sick LA heist movie. It wasn't great, but like worth your time. You know? That was the one that Barry Keoghan's in.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
He's like the motorcycle villain.
Yep.
Also
And then, very weird.
Yeah, super weird in that movie. And then My Beloved Sheep Detectives. It's good. I like it.
I liked it too.
Didn't crack my top 10, but
Hell yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised in that movie. I didn't want to go when Becky was like, "You want to go see Sheep Detectives?" I was like, "No," and then she's like, "Come on." I was like, "All right," and it was good.
That's one that when I saw the previews, I was into it because I read a ton, and so just that aspect of it, the fact that he's reading mystery novels to his sheep,
yeah.
I was like, I'm in, and my husband was like, I don't know. And once I saw it without him because he was out of town, and I was telling him, I was like, you'll love it. I was like, it's a great movie. It's not too goofy. It's funny. It's heartfelt. It's got good twist. I tried to read the book it's based on. The book was not that great.
All right, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's kind of like Knives Out for kids.
Yeah. That's
good.
a great way to look at it.
Yeah.
Knives Out meets Babe.
Knives Out.
Yeah.
No James Cromwell, unfortunately. Anyway, there we go. We did it.
Yeah.
Michael,
Huzzah.
thank you so much for jumping on and doing all the research, man. We really appreciate
Put in the
your
work.
time.
We appreciate you. 42 movies.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming on.
We'll have you back
Great.
if you would want to.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's great. Any other shout outs you want to give? Movies, life, or any sort of I know you're a massage therapist. If you want to
I am.
shout
Yeah,
that out.
sure.
Take the time, man.
Yeah, so I'm a massage therapist. My practice is in San Francisco. My studio is right above the Powell Street BART station, so it's super easy to get to.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
I've been doing it since 2007, so going on
Oh, wow.
18 years.
Yeah.
My specialty, what I like to tell people is that I specialize in helping you feel better in your body. So, slow, effective work that leaves you feeling better without pain. So I think sometimes people associate like deep tissue work with having to like suffer through it,
Very much
like
so.
no pain, no gain. And that's not my belief or philosophy at all. I think, slow, steady work, we can accomplish a lot more long-lasting results without you having to like suffer through stuff. But so hit me up.
Hell yeah.
Thanks again, Michael. Jack,
Yeah.
always a pleasure.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
This was fun.
Next week will likely be Sci-Fi Part 2, even though we recorded it last week, but I think I want to get this episode out first. So probably that, and then we got some other things planned after that. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Peace.
Bye.